keep in mind, keep in mind, this torment with fire and brimstone is talking about the nuclear missiles. Okay, and this is an example of that torment. Zechariah 14, verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, meaning it's going to melt in your eye sockets. Your flesh is going to melt upon you, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. All right, that's an example, all right, of that torment of fire and brimstone. All right, now check this out. It says, verse 10, whoever basically takes that mark of the beast is going to go through this judgment. Okay, now this is going to be happening at the same time when the elect are going to be getting delivered. So my question is, if the elect, which the elect have sinned, okay, we all have sinned, like it says in the book of Romans. So if the mark of the beast is sin, that means that the elect have the mark of the beast. Now, how the hell are they going to be getting delivered when the judgment for taking the mark of the beast is going to be taking place at the same time? You know, there would be no such thing as deliverance for the elect if the mark of the beast was sin, because then we'd all have to die by nuclear missiles. Check another thing out. It says what? Whoever takes this will be tormented in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Who is the Lamb? Yahushua, right? Now, Adam sinned, okay, and Adam didn't go. He didn't go through this. He wasn't tormented with fire and brimstone. Okay. Now, let's say, oh, well, maybe his judgment hasn't come yet. Blah 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 blah. Well, how does that make sense for Adam to be tormented in the presence of the Lamb, which is Adam? The same spirit in Adam, which is Yahushua, is the same spirit which is that Lamb that is talking about here. So if Adam had the mark of the beast, then that means Adam would have to be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of himself. That doesn't add up. Where's the logic? Where's the sense in that? You see how messed up in the head these people are when they come up with these bugged out doctrines and ways. And you should be surprised, like, when people follow it, man. You know, how do you actually follow something like that? How do you actually believe something like that? All you have to do is sit down and just think, read the scriptures and see, wait, how does what they're saying make sense? What they're saying doesn't align with the scriptures. You know, it doesn't even make sense at all, man. All right. Hey, man, because look, the scriptures say what they say, man. The mark of the beast is the RFID microchip. That's it. Point blank, period. All right. That's just that, man. There's nothing like. So hold up. Why didn't Elijah go through this? You know, why didn't everybody go through this? You know, why is it gonna? Whoa. Just thought of another one. I believe it was Zephaniah. Was it 3? See if I can find this one. There we go. Zechariah 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third part shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. And they shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say it is my people, and they shall say the Lord Yahweh is my power. Now, how will the Lord do that? Because, hey, keep it real, the 1/3 have sinned. You know, the 1/3 have sinned. So how are they gonna be brought through the fire? How are they gonna gain that salvation? You know, how is that gonna happen? Everybody who takes that mark of the beast they're doomed for destruction. So going back to the question, if the mark of the beast is sin, how are we gonna gain salvation? How are we gonna survive this coming nuclear war? You know, How is that gonna happen? How is Yahushua gonna get the kingdom? Because when he was Solomon, he sinned. So where did it doesn't make sense? How does it? How do you compute that? You don't, because that's not what it is. It's just bugged out. It makes no sense. Okay? And that's why you gotta really examine and listen and read what the scriptures say. Okay? And use common sense, man. You gotta apply common sense in this truth. Okay? It's as simple as that, man. Applying common sense. Like, what people take this thing so literal, okay, at the wrong times. When the scriptures is talking about literal things like Yahushua actually, or the Lord killing people, oh no, that's figurative. That's not literal. But when it's actually referring to metaphorical or figurative stuff, oh no, Adam ate the apple. He ate the apple. What sense does that make? Hey man, that's why the scriptures say that this is for an elect, man, only a few people, because everybody else is just done. They're gone, man. All right, it's only a few that can see this. Okay, and you know what? I ended off with this scripture, man. Actually. Hey man, we're just tired of this nonsense that goes on, man. All right, if we feeling this way, man, Lord, just imagine how the Lord is feeling. All right. See if I can find it. All right, here, Luke 6:20, and he lifted up his eyes and on his disciples and said, all right, which really we're also counted as the Lord's disciples, because we're doing the things, all right, that the Lord's disciples did. All right, we're serving the Lord in this day and age, in this generation. Okay, it says and said, blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of God. Okay, why? Because we understand what the scriptures say, man, and it's simple, it's easy. It's like 1 + 1 to us, but to everybody else it's so complicated, it's so difficult. And it's either you get it or you don't, because the Lord has made it that way. All right, it's either you get it or you don't. All right, and that's why it says, blessed are ye poor. And hey, I'll tell you this, I'd rather be poor and have the knowledge of the scriptures than to be a rich idiot. All right, and that's just that, man. You can't put anything over these scriptures, man, over the understanding that we've been given. Nothing tops that, man. All right, so we gotta cherish this. All right, and just look, man, don't get messed up over these clowns, man. They're just there to do their job, man. It just, you can see how what they say doesn't make sense in the slightest. So don't even let that get to you. Okay, just stay focused on the task at hand, and hey, Lord willing, we the Lord speeds up these days, and we can finally get out of here and have to not deal with this anymore. All right, Lord willing, this video is also edifying unto the elect. Call Lord Yahweh Hashem El Shai and Shalom.